Okay, hello and welcome back to another episode of Vault Hunters plus Tinkers Edition. So, in this episode, what we're going to be doing is first seeing if I can hit a shot. It can kill a phantom in 2 arrows, which is quite good. I also, in between episodes, have upgraded our armor, so we've got a diamond and an emerald on all of our stuff, and our sword is now prudentium, and our pickaxe is now lightite, which I know sounds strange. It's a thing made out of phantom and iron. It's pretty easy to alloy. You just use... wait, how did I make it again? You use it to make... You make the lightite compound by pouring iron on phantom membrane, and that's just how it works. But now, in order to go through our first vault, we need to get ourselves 3 pieces of dirt and 3 pieces of iron, which we should have in here. 1, 2, 3. And now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna plop that down. We're gonna craft up the vault crystal. Vault crystal work complete. So we've completed our first thing. We crafted our vault crystal. Can you please leave? And now we have the ability to unlock skills and talents. We get 1 free skill point for this as well. Some cooked vault steak, which we're going to chuck in here. Our main goal of this vault actually is to get as much as we can XP wise. So what we're going to want to do here, we need to get ready to enter a vault, craft a shard pouch, which will be, that'll be something I do in the future. But right now we're going to just plop this vault crystal. That's the wrong portal. Plop the vault crystal down, and we're about to enter the vaults. So first off, take care of you guys. The arrows shoot so fast, but also so slow at the same time that it's very interesting because this bow is very special, but it's not like crazy good. Anywho, we are ready to go into the vault, so let's do this. We've got a shulker box for storage. Yeah, we should be able to get as much as we possibly can from this first vault. You also have 1 skill point, which we're not going to use yet. What we're going to save it for is actually for future stuff. So we're eventually going to want to do extra mana regen and such. Actually, what we could do is we could just do dash here. Ghost walk. Where's dash? Taunt. Battle cry. Summon eternal. Mega jump. Dash. There we go. Okay. So we're just going to go dash so we can go extra quick. It is an elixir vault, which means that we need to gather elixir from looting things. And for that, we will be utilizing... I gotta turn off some stuff. There we go. We'll be using the X-ray in order to get as much as we possibly can from this. Although it does seem to like this vault has a very high amount of coin piles, which is good. Although it's a little bit annoying. Shoot. I hate silverfish. They're so annoying. We also don't have to worry about not healing because of the mod scaling health, which whenever we kill a bunch of mobs or whenever we get a ton of stuff, we will actually get an insane amount of XP, which every 3 levels of XP we get will give us an increase of health, which overall will be quite good. Also, even more silverfish. Wait, a champion silverfish in a level 0 vault is kind of crazy, and I'm trying to integrate... That silverfish did so much damage. Oh my gosh. Well, we are going to go into yet another vault crystal vault journey. So let's do this. Let's get ready real quick. I also may have found the problem. It seems as though we were on impossible vault difficulty for some reason, and we're going to go back to normal because, yeah, normal is a good vault difficulty. Impossible's a little much. We're going to do that real quick. Now we should be ready to get going. Why is the first room this room? This room's no good. This room sucks for looting, especially this early on, so we're just gonna go right past it. There's no reason for us to waste our time or anything here. We'll just go straight on through the room, get rid of it, because this room is actually utterly useless for us. Anywho, now that we're through, let's go. Let's continue to go, and let's activate the trump card. It's another elixir vault. I should increase the distance a little bit. There we go. Now we can see everything that we need to get. So we should be able to go up here. There we go. I can take care of the miners just fine now. Get some driftwood, magic silk, and all this stuff. All driftwood. Just overall the nice stuff, you know? Some vault essence, a little bit of that. We just kind of drop down real quick. Let's go over here. There's some stairs for us to head down. That quick lodestone. Maybe there's some ores over here that we can get. Ooh, actually quite a few ores. Will we get anything from them is the real question. It looks as though we will, which is quite nice. We got some vault rocks as well, which is good. We replenished what we lost already. And now we can come back over here. We take care of you guys, take care of you. We become adept at handling our tool. Our current weapon is quite over leveled for right now, although it will scale because we're in Vault Hunters. Again, we will need to have an even better weapon due to the fact that it's Vault Hunters. We need to have a weapon that at least scales with the level of the vaults, and hopefully Tinkers we can do that with. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge because the weaponry and everything is quite different, as well as we don't actually have as much protection as we would normally in Vault Hunters due to us having to use the Tinker's armor, at least this early on. It is absolute garbage in comparison to anything else. So what we actually want to do is go through and do as much as we can in this first vault, which is why I'm not consuming the lodestone yet, because what we could do is we could consume it right now. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. Ah, no! Why is that Vindicator so strong? Dang it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, because I don't want to keep dying in these vaults, is we are going to go into the nether real quick. Okay, now we're going into the nether and we need to get some cobalt. So cobalt, a very, very good material when it comes to Tinker's Construct, mostly because it's very lightweight, very, very durable, and overall just a very good modifier. But primarily the reason why we're going for it is in order to get just the stuff that we need to do. And that mostly, the whole reason why we're getting cobalt right now is because I cannot, for the life of me, survive without having some form of melee damage resistance. So what we're doing is we're going to get some melee protection on some of our armor. And this is overall going to be really, really good. The main issue being just that it's going to take us a little bit of time. Anyway, we're accustomed. This is comfortable. We're 13. We need 20, which 20, you get 3 from one piece or 4 from one piece. So what we need to do is if we get 4 from one piece, so I need to increase the damage of my weapon. If we get 4 from one piece, then that means we need 5 pieces per level, which means that 20 pieces for level 4, but I think level 5 is the max, and with this we're at 22, so we should be able, we'll be able to go for that. Just turn off the X-ray real quick. So now we're back at base. We are now getting our cobalt. Wait, do I need higher temps for melting cobalt? 950C. So we should be able to melt it in here, which is good. And then we're gonna need all 3 of these guys for the cobalt. So do I have any? I have 1 upgrade left on here. What does it cost for me to get sharp? Yeah, one full level. Okay, that's not terrible. So now we got the obsidian, which obsidian will go down first, and then the cobalt, although we'll use the rest of this obsidian. Once we get the cobalt or the obsidian down, then we pour the cobalt down, then we pour obsidian again, then we pour the cobalt again, and we're gonna repeat this until we have enough. So this is gonna take a long time. Okay, I just spent way too long doing all this stuff, but now we have 100 cobalt reinforcements, a bunch of cobalt, and what we're gonna do is we're actually just gonna go straight to making the plate armor. So we got to get a bunch of chains first, which shouldn't be an issue because we got a bunch of iron. So I can just go 1 more, and now we've got all the chains we need, probably, right? This should be enough. So now we got the plate boots, plate leggings, plate chest plate, and plate helmet. Melt down the rest of these chains, because why not? No reason for me to really keep them around if I'm just gonna melt them down. And no reason to keep the traveler's set of armor in here if we're just gonna upgrade it anyway. But what I should do is I need to make sure to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We do this guy, we click both those guys, that guy in there, emerald, 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 And that's the one upgrade slot for those guys gone. Probably should have gone with the diamond because that's the better of the upgrades, but it's fine. And then what we're going to do now is we're going to take the chest plate. The chest plate is going to get 4 sets of melee protection, which should give it quite a lot of protection. I don't fully know what the stats are. 40% melee resistance. So 40% of melee damage will just get deflected. Eventually, we're going to push it to 100%, but, you know, that is what it is. 10% on that guy, so 50% total overall. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually just stand on a cactus, pretty much. Just kidding. We're actually gonna run a vault. So let's get that vault crystal up and running and get ready to run it. Come on now. Okay, that was quick and painless. Now it's time to get our vault crystal and potentially actually survive a vault. Hopefully no insane mobs or anything, and hopefully we're able to get away if there are. Fingers crossed, right? Let's chuck those guys in there. Make sure that we've got our shulker box. We've got vault hunting completed. We also made a shard pouch because I wanted to get the pouch taken care of first. So now we've got that guy. Cool, we got vault gear, which we're never going to end up using. So we're going to chuck that in there. And now it's time to come in here. Let's do this. Come on now. Okay, good luck. Thank you. I really will need it. We can toggle on the X-ray, turn the distance up to 12, and now it's time to potentially survive a vault. Oh shoot, we're in peaceful because I was doing thumbnails and other stuff. Anywho, shoot, I keep forgetting I need to actually just click it into my inventory. Perfect. And what I should be able to do, though, is not have to worry a crazy amount about the mobs, so long as I can prevent them from hitting me most of the time. Get ourselves some normal wooden chests. I'm gonna turn the FOV up a little bit just so I can see a little better. And some creeper, I just gotta get as much loot as possible in order to accomplish our goals as quick as we can. Also, this vault, we're going to fill up the gauge very, very quickly because we get a lot of, what's it called, elixir from these guys. But the main reason why we want to go through this and take as long as we can in our first actual vault that we probably will survive is because of the loot and also XP that you gain from doing the vault objectives. So, opening chests, taking care of mobs, finding new POIs and such, the XP gain from that is so much better than just skipping over it that it's almost 110% worth going the extra mile for it, even if it does make it a little more difficult to some extent. So we do not have double jump anymore, which is okay. I mean, it's not a deal breaker or anything for our boots to not have it, although it was quite nice. Silver scrap is nice for level 0. Okay. I don't think I've seen silver scrap in level 0 vaults before, but maybe that's something that has just been changed while I've been gone. So I'm leaving that up for being a possibility. Okay, we want to try and go up here. I think, yeah, because there's more mobs. Of course, you do also want to make sure that you're not, like, overexerting yourself, especially if you're normal Vault Hunters, which this is the Vault Hunters Plus, which is why we're doing only Tinkers challenge as a challenge. The reason being why you want to take it as slow as you need to is because just it's not worth dying and getting lost in the sauce like I did 2 times previously. It happens, but it's just easier for you if you don't. I mean, yeah, it's great, hilarious content of me just failing, but it sucks. And, you know, that's okay. Anywho, let's just get all this fine, delicious loot. And let's head down here and onto the next room. We're probably going to spend not an insane amount of time in this vault, but at least go through 2 to 5 full rooms and get a couple of each kind of chest, because the loot does vary between different types of chests. So you want to make sure that you're able to, at least earlier on, you want to get as much variance as you can. Also, I'm working in getting vault loot translated as a thing for modifiers and for things like weapons in Tinker's Construct. So yeah, that's a thing. It's a thing because getting new modifiers registered means I need to have a lot of data on it, which is it's taking its time, but it's all good though. And if you guys do want to play this yourself, please let me know, because I will work on that if people want it. The reason why it's not a thing is just because no one's told me that they want it as a thing. Mostly because I'm recording a couple of these episodes far in advance due to just wanting time after I record to be able to have a break. But you know, like it's just a good fun, have fun time, yes. Nice fun time, yes. Anywho, we're going to just come down here, take care of the blight mobs. Blight mobs do increase damage, that's why that guy was purple. They do way more damage and also can be quite dangerous, so you just want to be careful when fighting mobs because they could be a blight. They're also way faster. But yeah, if you want to play Vault Hunters Plus, let me know. I'm working on getting both the 1.16 and 1.18 versions taken care of so that they can be fully worked in. I'm trying to integrate stuff, but I don't know how to do that, so yeah, cool. I really just want Tinkers in the original mod pack, but I don't think that's going to be a thing because, again, the integration is just so deep. But yeah, anywho, let's do this. Let's get all the coins. The coins are very, very impactful. I know it seems like in the original Vault Hunters, coins were quite pointless, but the coins for this give XPs, which is why we're collecting as much as I can, because if they didn't give XP, they would practically be useless in the amounts that you want to get of them, but because they give XP, they are not pointless in the slightest, and you want as many as you can get, because the fact that you can get XP from the coins, and it's a high rate of XP, it's not nothing, it's like mining ores and such, but overall the XP and the way that that works is just way better in this version. So let's get you taken care of, and now we will go 2 more rooms. I guess it doesn't really matter which direction we go, but let's just go this way. Grab the coins from over here. Real quick and easy. Grab the gilded chest from down hidden in there. The jewels, there's no reason even for us to ever grab jewels, so we're just not going to. And yeah, this is going to be quite a challenge, by the way, just because late game stuff is very challenging, regardless of whether you have Vault gear or, like, regardless of how high tier your Vault gear is. So we'll eventually need to make Tinker stuff that's better than Vault gear, which is just in terms of everything, it's just grinding for it, which will take a lot longer. So I enjoy that, but if you don't, then just stick to Vault gear. It's easy, simple, fast, effective. It works really well, so just do that. We also got a couple Vault burgers from these guys, which is good, and it looks like we'll be able to get even more loot from you guys, because every one of these guys that we kill is actually providing us with a very good, healthy pile of loot, and that is mostly going into our shard pouch, because these shards... Oh, pick up. Cancel pickup for shards, because the shards will be used in the black market, which unfortunately does not have any more dupe bugs. They patched all of my dupe bugs, which is fine, but you know, it's just a fun thing that we can exploit a little bit in some interesting ways that I'll get into in the future. Just with the way that Vault Hunters Plus is designed. Also, there's another mob thing over here. Thought I already hit you, but apparently not. It's always worth opening every single chest, even if you're not going to loot them, just for XP again, because you get XP for doing anything in the vault. It is almost 110% worth it, no matter what, to just open the chest, even if you're not going to get anything from it or do anything with it. Yeah, we've already been here. Grab those shards real quick. So there's one more room this way, which is gonna be the last room that we're gonna grab real quick. It shouldn't be your first vault. At most, you should use all of the time in it, if you can. Usually, if you've got like diamond gear, you'll be fine. But we were not, because our gear was at the level of like a little better than leather, which, I mean, let's be real, leather gear, not great. But you know, you can only get better, and that's what we ended up having to do, which is fine. Because it's fine if you fail your first vault, because you don't actually have any repercussions for it, and you even get to keep at least a tiny bit of the loot. Maybe let's take care of you guys, take care of you, take care of you. We're gonna go down, we're gonna get all of these ornate chests, and then we're going to click the lodestone right over there in order to get out of this vault, because what we really want to do overall is just get as much XP as possible, and the way to do that is to actually be able to get XP, which you get from escaping the vault in this instance after you've completed the lodestone by gathering enough elixir, which on the whole isn't actually an insane amount of elixir. I know that it filled up really quickly for me, but that is also due to just there's variance within all of it. There's a slider for how much elixir, and then also there's variance for how much elixir you'll actually gain from each thing. So what we really want to do here is just kind of go, see what we can do. There's some more chests over here. Let's take care of you, take care of you. Take care of all these guys. I love the fast attack speed of the Estek, as well as its damage. The one drawback being, I keep clicking when I'm not trying to do it. I keep going back randomly for no reason, which is a little unfortunate, but you know, it's not bad. Anywho, let's get into this dungeon real quick. Let's get as much as we can from it, and then escape, because each of these ornate chests, each type of chest gives different XP values, which I'll show at the end screen. And the ones that you really want to go for mainly are going to be the non-wooden variants. So, like, your ornate chests, your gilded chests, your living chests. And the reason being is because, one, they give better loot, two, they just overall are better. Also, pardon the voice cracks. Holy, my throat is just having the hardest of times. I got over COVID last week, and I'm just getting through this. It's taking a bit. Also, if you notice, I've been editing my videos a lot more than usual. And by a lot more than usual, I mean they're actually edited for once. So if you guys like it, let me know. If you guys don't like it, also let me know, because I can always change it back. I'm just trying to do what I can, because I really enjoy doing this and I want to keep doing this. So yeah. Anywho, that looks like it's going to be the rest of this dungeon, so let's just head right up here. Let's turn off X-ray, because it will lag a lot. And then you consume the lodestone. You got 15 seconds to pretty much do whatever. Potentially loot a little bit more, although it's not really a possibility. And then we will get out of the vault. and 31,000 XP, which comes from 100 mobs unalived, which is 4K. So we get 106 XP per creeper, 26 per husk, 35 per vault dweller, and 53 per skeleton. Then chests and other loot. Each wooden chest, each common gives us 820. Each rare gives us... Oh, wait. No. These are the totals. So each epic one gives us 80 XP. Each rare one gives us less than that. I don't know the exact numbers, but essentially it all factors in. It's all really good. We got 2K from wooden, 1.3 from gilded, 600 from living, 2,500 from ornates, and then yeah, pretty much that's just how it's gonna go. We got the elixir crate, so we did actually end up completing the vault, which means we get the crate for it, which is great. So then what we'll do is we'll plop that down, plop that down. We'll do this real quick. Let's click out all of the loot from this. So we got a bunch of random deep slate and other stuff. There's a bunch of mobs over there, which is a bummer, but it's all good. It's all good. They can't really do much to us. So, then we get the regret nuggets. We get a bunch of this stuff. We're gonna leave all the vault gear and totems in here. And I'm saying that now after I already put some of the vault gear and stuff in here, but it's fine. Hey, little guy, can you please kindly leave me alone? Thank you. Perfect. Okay. Some rotten flesh. I'll go in there, and that's gonna be that. That's gonna be that. And boss crate. I'll get a bunch of stuff from that guy. Bunch of chip jewels that we're never gonna use. Bunch of you guys, which will go in here. We'll roll those in a second. And right now what we gotta do, though, is we have to change all of our Vault Bronze into Vault Silver, which will then be turned into Vault Gold and then Vault Platinum. So now we get 20 Vault Gold from that one vault, which equals 2 Vault Platinum, 2 Vault Gold, 5 Vault Silver, and 7 Vault Bronze total. For that, then we get a bunch of driftwood, a bunch of the other stuff, so raw carbon, driftwood, raw carbon, you use and you combine it, it goes into refined carbon, which then, when you combine it with some other stuff, will give you the steel, which is a whole different thing. So we have driftwood. Driftwood you combine in a 4x4 to get driftwood planks. And from there, you can just chuck that back in there all together. Got some burger buns and some burger patties, which will combine to make some hamburgers. Yeah, we need to craft the bounty table and a tool station, but we'll do that next episode. For now, we'll chuck the hamburgers in there. And we will roll all of this fine, delicious vault gear. So we've got a bunch of scrappy pluses, which will go right here, and we'll roll those first, and then we'll roll the commons and then the rare. So let's go. Scrappy pluses, and then we will go scrappy. So let's see. Scrappy, 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 common, scrappy. And so we got 1 common, 9 scrappies. Cool. Just check those in there for now. Commons, let's see what we get. Will we get anything special? Will we get anything special? Only time will tell. So, common, common, common. And now for the rare plus. Come on now. Will we get something rarer than a rare? That's the real question. Will we? No, we will not. We'll got a coconut shield, and it's kind of useless. That's fine, though. It's all good. that is going to be the end of this episode. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one, where we will spec our points, we will do a bunch of other things, and overall, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!